Let me ask you something. You put on an outfit this morning. Everything fit, nothing was wrinkled, but something still felt off, and you couldn't quite put your finger on why. That's a color problem, not a clothing problem. After 45, color isn't really about style preferences anymore. It's about proportion. It's about whether you walk into a room looking sharp and pulled together, or like something's just slightly not working. Same shirt, same pants, swap the colors, and one version looks intentional, the other doesn't. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to fix that. The 2-color rule, the 3-color rule, how to use light and dark tones to work with your body, and real outfit examples for the body types that come up most often after 45. Let's get into it. The real problem. Men over 45 face with color. Here's what I see consistently with guys in this age group. The wardrobe is decent, the pieces are fine, but the color combinations are running on autopilot. Light on top, light on the bottom, dark on dark with nothing anchoring it. Or 3 colors in one outfit with every single one competing for attention. And sometimes it's colors that genuinely used to work in your 30s, maybe early 40s, that are quietly working against you now. Washed out tones that flatten the face. Overly bright pieces that pull the eye exactly where you don't want it. Here's why that happens. After 45, things shift. The midsection changes, shoulders sit a little differently, hair goes gray, skin tone evolves. None of that is a problem, but it does mean color has to do more work than it used to. Color at this stage should serve your proportions, guide where the eye travels naturally, and project the kind of confidence that honestly comes more easily at 45 than it ever did at 25. You've earned that. The clothes just need to reflect it. 2 rules handle most of this, and once they click, getting dressed gets a lot easier. Rule 1, the 2-color rule, the safest and sharpest formula for men over 45. Rule 1, 2 colors almost always beats 3 or more. And I want to be clear, that's not about playing it safe. It's about looking intentional. When a 2-color outfit lands right, nobody's thinking he kept it simple. They're just thinking the guy looks good. That's the whole goal. The structure is straightforward. 1 main color, 1 supporting color. 1 leads, 1 backs it up. Combinations that work consistently for men in this age group. Navy and white, charcoal and light blue, olive and cream, burgundy and gray, brown and dark denim, dark navy and tan. What those actually look like day to day. Navy polo with stone chinos, light blue shirt with charcoal trousers, olive overshirt over a cream tee with dark jeans. In each one, there's a clear lead color and a clear support. Nothing's competing. Everything's working in the same direction. Here's the thing worth holding on to from this section. You don't need interesting colors. You need the right 2 colors in the right places. That one shift changes how a wardrobe actually functions, and it applies whether you're dressing for the office, the weekend, or anything in between. If this is landing for you so far, hit the like button. It's a simple way to help this reach more guys who could use it. Rule 2. When you use 3 colors, there has to be a structure. Now, 3 colors isn't a problem. 3 colors without a hierarchy is. Think of it like this. 1 color leads, 1 supports, 1 accents. Roughly 60% of the outfit is the dominant color, 30% is the secondary, and about 10% is the accent. The lead color carries the look. The second builds on it. The accent just finishes it. Navy blazer, white shirt, brown loafers. Charcoal polo, khaki chinos, white sneakers. Cream sweater, dark jeans, olive jacket. In each of those, you can immediately feel which color is in charge. That's what makes them read as intentional rather than accidental. Where it falls apart, 3 equally strong colors with no clear lead, accessories pulling in a completely different direction, or shoes that feel like they belong in a different outfit entirely. Any one of those and the whole thing loses its center. After 45, a 3-color outfit should feel settled, calm. If it looks like every piece has its own agenda, something needs to step back and let 1 color take the wheel. Once you give it that structure, 3 colors can look just as clean as 2. How to use dark and light colors to fix your body proportions. Alright, this is where things get genuinely useful, because this section isn't really about color anymore. It's about proportion. Two principles. Simple ones that apply every single time. First, dark colors make that part of the body read smaller. Dark trousers make the legs look leaner. A dark top pulls the midsection back visually. A dark jacket creates a cleaner, more structured frame overall. Second, light colors draw the eye first. Wherever you're brightest, that's where attention lands. That's not a flaw in how color works. It's actually a tool, as long as you're using it on purpose. Here's how that plays out in real situations. If you carry weight in the midsection, go deeper in tone across the torso. Navy, charcoal, dark olive, burgundy. These tones absorb rather than announce. Pair them with dark or neutral dark trousers, and the eye reads the whole thing as one composed unit instead of zeroing in on the middle. If you have shorter legs, avoid a sharp color break right at the waist. A strong horizontal contrast between shirt and pants shortens the leg line visually. Keep tones closer together from the waist down, and the legs read longer. If your shoulders are narrower, slightly lighter or more defined color on top brings the eye upward naturally. Keep the bottom simpler and darker, and the proportion tips in your favor. If you're a bigger or broader build, stick to a quieter palette with lower contrast between pieces. High contrast divides the body into separate blocks. Two tones that are close in depth will always look more grounded and composed. Short version: dark where you want things to look slimmer, light where you want the attention. Once that's in your head, it changes how you approach every outfit. Drop your body type in the comments. I genuinely read through them, and they shape what I cover in future videos. Color outfits for shorter men over 45. So let's get specific. Starting with guys on the shorter side, the most common color mistake here is breaking the body into distinct sections with strong contrast. Every sharp color change between top and bottom acts like a visual stop sign, and that reads as shorter, not taller. What works instead is continuity, tones that carry naturally from shoulder to shoe without a hard break in the middle. If your shirt is light blue, dark navy or medium gray trousers will serve you better than bright white or khaki. The contrast is softer, the eye keeps moving downward, and the whole silhouette reads longer. Same logic applies to shoes. Dark shoes with dark trousers extend the leg line. A white sneaker with dark pants stops it cold right at the ankle. 3 combinations worth building. Navy polo with dark navy chinos and dark brown loafers, nearly monochromatic, clean top to bottom line. Charcoal knit polo with black jeans and black loafers, low contrast, long looking, refined. Light blue Oxford with navy trousers and tonal brown accessories. For shorter builds, the goal is one unbroken visual line, not contrast, continuity. That's what adds height in a way that actually looks natural. Color outfits for men over 45 with a bigger midsection. This one comes up more than anything else for men in their late 40s and 50s. So worth being direct about it. A light-colored shirt that fits close through the middle puts the spotlight exactly where most guys don't want it. Same issue with a hard contrast at the waistline. Bright shirt, dark pants, visible belt. That horizontal cut draws the eye straight to the midsection and keeps it there. Deeper tones across the torso do the opposite. Navy, charcoal, dark olive, burgundy. These absorb rather than reflect. Pair them with dark or neutral dark trousers, and the eye travels across the whole outfit as one thing rather than stopping in the middle. Layering is worth bringing in here too. An open overshirt or a relaxed jacket creates a vertical line down the front of the body, and that vertical is genuinely slimming. Not because it hides anything, because it redirects how the eye moves. 3 outfits that hold up well. Charcoal polo with dark jeans and brown loafers. Simple, strong. Nothing drawing unnecessary attention. Navy overshirt over a gray tee with charcoal chinos. The open layer does real work here. Olive knit polo with dark khaki trousers and warm brown suede loafers. Depth, good fabric, smooth color transitions. That combination consistently outperforms any approach built around avoidance. Color outfits for men over 45 with narrower shoulders. Narrower shoulders tend to make the overall silhouette feel a little undefined, like the outfit doesn't quite have a frame. The color fix here is subtle but effective. You're not trying to make your shoulders look dramatically wider. You're just giving the upper body enough visual presence that the eye settles there first and stays a moment before moving down. Slightly lighter or more distinct color on top pulls attention upward naturally. An open layer, a jacket, an overshirt left unbuttoned, adds width at the shoulder line without bulk. Keeping the bottom darker and simpler shifts the whole proportion in the right direction. 3 outfits worth trying. Light blue shirt with navy chinos and brown loafers. Clean, balanced, works across almost every setting. Cream polo under an olive jacket with dark jeans. The jacket adds structure right where it's needed. Soft gray crew neck with charcoal trousers and black loafers. Understated, but the tonal difference between top and bottom is doing exactly what it should. This isn't about dramatic contrast. It's about giving the upper half just enough presence to anchor the whole look. Color outfits for bigger builds over 45. Bigger builds tend to fall into one of 2 traps. All dark, which starts to feel heavy and one-dimensional, or too much color and pattern, which spreads attention in every direction and reads as wider rather than confident. Neither one is really serving you. A muted, deep palette with low contrast between pieces is almost always the better call. And the goal here isn't to camouflage yourself or create some kind of visual trick. It's to look grounded and composed, and that honestly reads as more confident than any slimming strategy. 2 colors over 3, fabrics with enough structure to hold their shape, and avoiding sharp top-to-bottom contrast, which divides the body into blocks and pulls focus to the widest points. Some combinations that work consistently. Dark olive polo with charcoal trousers and dark brown shoes. Earthy, stable, quietly strong. Navy shirt with medium gray chinos and a brown leather belt. Deep tones that flow into each other without a harsh break. Burgundy knit polo with dark denim and chocolate loafers. Rich and confident without being loud. The impression you're after is settled and solid. A deep, low-contrast palette gets you there without any extra effort. The 5 safest color combinations for men over 45. Before we wrap up, a short list. 5 combinations that hold up consistently regardless of season, setting, or body type. Worth saving. Navy and white. Masculine, timeless, works at almost any level of formality. Hard to mess up. Charcoal and light blue. One of the best smart casual pairings for this age group. The light blue adds brightness to the face without any effort. Olive and cream. Neither color fights for attention, but together they carry real depth and character. Underused and genuinely strong. Burgundy and gray. Has personality without being loud. One of the most mature, confident combinations you can put together. Brown and dark denim. Casual but completely composed. Probably the most underrated pairing for men over 45. It's versatile, easy to wear, and always looks like it was put together on purpose. Any one of these, in a fit that works for your body, is going to read better than 3 colors worn without a plan. Here's where I wanted to leave you. After 45, color isn't about keeping up with trends. It's about understanding how tones interact with proportion, how light and dark move the eye, how 2 or 3 colors can support each other instead of compete. Get that right, and the wardrobe you already have starts doing a lot more. You're not second-guessing yourself in front of the mirror. The outfit just makes sense, and you feel like it does, which matters just as much. Take a look at what you've been reaching for lately. If combinations feel a little off or disconnected, the answer is usually not more clothes. It's better use of what's already there. Leave a comment with your body type or the color pairing you keep coming back to. I read every one of them, and they directly shape what I make next. And if this video was worth your time, a like and a subscribe genuinely helps this reach more guys who could use it. See you in the next one.